got time to wait around for you. Get back to your mission.
But you got plenty of time to hear more Harry Potter fanfic, even though we're not going to do any more Harry Potter fanfic. Welcome back to CNA Gameplay, where this time I'm going to read a different fanfic, and Alex is playing the game. Why are we doing this?
Why are we torturing all of you with this bullshit?
And why are we not talking about the game that we're playing? We're just fucking blasting through StarFox adventures.
Am I going the right way?
No.
Okay.
You gotta go back to Thorntail Hollow.
Yeah, I don't remember how to go back there.
Yeah, it's like that way somewhere.
This way? Or this way?
Yeah, that way through the gate.
Oh, this way, yeah. Okay, I know.
And then through the little cave thing right in front of you.
Yeah,
where the dude is.
This guy is, because we gave him the key.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Need to get in the zone if I'm going to be reading a story to everybody.
It's story time, kids.
Gather around, children. Today, we're going to hear the story of a little 15-year-old Japanese girl named Kagome and her terrible run-ins with Mexicans, her future self, and everybody in between. Chapter 1. Dazed and Confused. It was a cool April morn. The dew on the blades of grass was frozen like tiny beads of glass. The beads glimmered in the morning light, which was annoying a very hungover 15-year-old girl. The first thought that crossed her mind that morning was, "Where's my bitch? He was supposed to bring me some more sake. Damn, my head hurts." As she stumbled her way onto the hill, her vision soon gave out, and she passed out once more on the grassy knoll. Nearly a day passed before she regained consciousness. She awoke in a daze, and wondered where she was. She then glanced down to her hand and noticed that her bottle of whiskey was empty. Shit! She then realized that she was wearing nothing but her shoes, socks, and a Van Halen t-shirt, which was just big enough to cover her thighs slightly. What the hell kind of party did I miss? She wondered. It must have been fun, for she was nauseous and had bruises in all the right places, if you catch my drift, but she couldn't remember one bit of what happened in the time that she slept. She rose to her feet and looked around the area. There were broken beer bottles, scores of cans, trash all over, as far as the eyes could see. She found a residence being used as a hotel for wandering travelers. The innkeeper, a short little old woman of about 63.8 years old, had told her that it would cost 4,000 yen to stay the night. Depressed because she did not have any money to pay, the sad girl began to walk away. "Wait," said the old woman. "I would be willing to let you stay the night if you pay me with your Van Halen t-shirt." After pondering the idea for several seconds, the young woman agreed and took the shirt off and gave it to her, right there in front of the house. She was escorted to her room, where she was given a complimentary robe, which she put on immediately. They passed the bathroom, and the old woman said, "This is the restroom. Feel free to use the towels and tampons as necessary."
What?
The girl's stomach was starting to hurt, and she ran right inside and slammed the door. She wasn't sure which way it was coming out, top, front, or back, but it was about to come fast. She soon found that she was
That's
going...
what she said.
She soon found that she was going out the back door and sat nude on the toilet. It was so large, so painful coming out, blood was dripping into the bowl. Push, push! She managed to push it out and sighed with relief. As she got up and to begin the cleanup, in quotation marks, the cleanup,
Right.
She noticed that it wasn't a crap at all. It was a large black plastic bag. She reached in and washed it off in the tub. When she opened the bag, a big cloud of white dust flew out. As she was coughing, a slip fell out of the bag, and it read... Oh my god. It read...
So far, this is great.
It read, "Kagome of the past, I present you with the complete uniform of the likes worn back then. Don't mind the person in the bag. If he's still alive, you should thank him. If he weren't there, this package could never have been transported into this country. Oh, and never, never forgetting what happened that night, April 12th, this year. Person? She didn't see any person in the bag, but noticed a watch and glanced at today's date. It's April 13th. Geez, what did happen last night? Under where the watch was, there was a brand new, crisp, clean school uniform, like she had on only a few days ago. Oh, a low moan came from the bag. As she was getting dressed, a large Mexican popped out. Oh, lo siento, señorita, said the mustached man. Astonished at the man who had popped out, Kagome could only reply with, no problemo, senor, using her entire Spanish vocabulary. The man tipped his sombrero to the lady and left the room, followed by a pregnant, ugly woman with a mustache and eyebrows that had been drawn on by a Sharpie, and about a score of kids. She lost count after 14. All fat, rude, and dirty. Well,
Jesus.
that sure was fucked up, she smirked. As she was picking up the bag to throw it away, she noticed a small bit of white fur. Coming soon, Chapter 2, something you can do with your finger. CNA gameplay, everybody.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
It's awful.
I hear you, Flippy.
I didn't write this. I didn't write this. Just saying. Just
It
saying.
was somebody else.
Somebody else, totally somebody else. I don't know if I want to continue
My
this
favorite
story.
part was the racism.
The blatant fucking racism.
Yeah.
I want everybody who's watching this to know that I really do not have any problems with any Mexicans or any race or anything at all. If anything, Kagome is the one with the racism.
Yeah. Because she sent a bunch of Mexicans back in the past or whatever.
Apparently, what
In
power?
a plastic bag.
So I see you're playing
that
StarFox
she
Adventures.
Put inside her ass.
I see you're playing StarFox Adventures.
I am, yeah. I just got a thing for my thing here. Staff energy meter. Oh, okay.
Cool beans. So what are you doing right now in the plot?
I have no idea.
Well, where are you
I'm
going?
trying to track down who put this plastic bag inside StarFox.
Damn it. Do you really want to hear chapter 2 that quickly?
Oh god, yes.
Okay then, well, while you're trying to figure out what to do in Thorntail Hollow...
I need those. I'm trying to find fuel cells. We're trying to go
Oh, you're trying to actually leave now?
to ice something, whatever. I
You
forgot what
can't
it's
warp there?
called. Slippy says we need more fuel cells.
Okay, so have fun with that.
Yeah.
There's some more up there.
Yeah, I remember that's where I'm going.
Yeah, you gotta go up the ledge on the left there
Yeah.
and hop your way across, if I remember right.
Fuck off!
Chapter 2, something you can do with your finger. She had thrown the bag away and was getting ready to leave the room when she heard a faint thump from in the wall. Curious, she leaned in and listened. Another thump, and another, about one every second and gradually getting faster, and then a loud scream of joy and utter silence. About a minute or so passed and she heard voices from in the room. Hey, Mary? Yeah, Don? We cannot tell Mom about this. I guess that's a Donnie and Marie joke. I don't even know.
guess. Oh man, the Family Guy of fanfiction.
Oh boy, here we go. Also, watch your volume there. You're spiking up the mic.
Yeah.
Okay. Unsure how to react with what she just heard, Kagome just ignored it and retired to her room, noticing the old lady had gone. She laid back on her bed and began to think about what happened up to the point she passed out. She began to recall. Oh, excuse me. I was with my friends, and some guy showed up and offered us all a round of sake. After a few drinks, we noticed he sort of looked like a dog. So, seeing as we kept hitting him up for refills, we referred to him as our sake bitch. And from there, she drew a blank. I can't remember what happened, except that I saw the knoll, and blacked out on the grass. If only I could remember the guy's name who gave us the sake, or find my friends. Sorry, my mouth's like blah from talking.
Must be stopped before it's
Too late.
Before it's too late.
Oh, get the buff from Dad.
Oh.
You need that.
Scales must be stopped.
Oh wow, that's actually a different recording.
Was it?
Yeah,
Alright.
that's a nice little touch. This is the same thing, but he says it differently. So he's like, Fox.
Great Fox, what color are you?
Yeah, go on. Go on, jeez, Fox. And with that, she decided to call her friend's house to see if she was home. Kagome got up and went to find the old lady, but didn't have any success. She looked all over the house, in the basement, and some of the bedrooms, and eventually ran into who she thought sounded like Don from earlier. He was busy cleaning the steps from the front porch using a very damaged broom. He looked to be about double her age, and he was talking to someone on his cell phone while sweeping. How does he do that if he's got one hand on the phone and one...
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth, okay.
Oh no!
I can't believe they did this.
When did this person write this?
Fucking 2004?
Okay, so no Bluetooth.
No Bluetooth.
This hypothetical person who wrote this thing, they wrote it in 2004, so
Yes, okay.
their cell phone was probably big enough to just hold in the crook of the neck.
Back in the Nokia days.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wonder if Nokia's still making phones. Probably are.
Yeah, they make Windows phones now.
Oh,
They got bought by Microsoft.
Oh, that's why I haven't seen them in ages. And nobody owns a Nokia phone anymore.
Yeah, they make, like, Windows Mobile 8 phones or whatever.
He looked to be about double age and he was on the phone while sleeping. He got angry with whoever he was talking to and slammed the phone into his pocket really quick. Oh no! He turned to see her standing there very patiently. Could I use your cell phone for a minute, please? He just looked at her and said, "You seem like an average teenager. Why don't you have one of your own?" She quickly replied, "I seem to have lost all my belongings somehow. Could I please use it just for a moment?" Don couldn't see the harm in it and pulled out the phone to hand over when he quickly snatched it back, saying, "Wait, is this a long-distance call?" Kagome hadn't thought about it before, but she realized that she had no idea where she was. She got a tad embarrassed and was about to reply by telling about her situation when the alarm on Don's watch went off, signaling 7 p.m. Ah, 7 o'clock. Free calls and long distance from now until morning. Here you go. He passed her the phone, which she used to call her friends who were with her that night. One by one, each line would not connect and just ring and ring. Disappointed, she passed back the phone, said thanks, and decided she would walk back to her room when Don called her back. "Wait, you're one of the tenants tonight, right?" "Yes, room 305. May I ask your name?" It's Higurashi Kagome." "Oh, what might yours be?" Proudly he replied, "Don McKinsley of the McKinsley clan of Emerald Isle." "Higurashi, that's a family name, right? That would be a Japanese name if I'm not mistaken." "Sure, if you want, sorry, I skipped a line." A little bit surprised, she answers, yes, it is. Kagome would be my first name in the Western style. May I call you Kagome-chan while you stay here?" "Sure, if you want." Oh my god. "Might you tell me the way to Sainsbury?" "You just take this road all the way down there."
This is GPS on your phone.
"It's about 2 miles from here. Is that where you're from?" "Yeah, I'm not sure how I got here, but I'm from Sainsbury and I need to get back soon." A few rain clouds had formed as they were out there talking, and it began pouring. Kagome-chan and Don went inside, and Don mentioned, "Spring rains, you can never predict them." A woman of about 25 met them inside and said that dinner was ready if they wanted it. Kagome immediately recognized the voice, and Don introduced his sister Mary, who was the housekeeper. Only one thought went through Kagome's head, which she decided to be slightly too graphic and tried to ignore the thought as they walked into the dining room together.
That was the same thing I was thinking, probably.
Probably. It was a very long room with several large tables forming an odd polygon, with chairs lining all around them. Mary went to a big metal triangle in the center of it, screamed, "Dinner's ready," and began to ring a triangle very loudly. The room began to fill with dozens of people, some families, some permanent residents, and still others just guests, like Kagome herself. Oh, you're leaving now?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just watching the R-Wing take off.
Was playing a little bit of that asteroid field music from 64.
Yeah. So now you can choose another section to go to.
I gotta go here.
Dark Ice Mines.
The Snowhorn tribe is in great danger! I didn't realize he was actually reading it. Is Slippy boy or girl? Do we know?
He's a boy.
Okay.
Definitely 100% a boy.
Okay.
The only reason his voice is so feminine in the other one is because they went with the voice acting common, I don't know what you'd call it, but common practice in voice acting is when you're casting a young male character like a little boy.
Yeah, to use a female voice actress.
Yes, to use a voice actress, and she has to sound somewhat, only in this case she sounded way too feminine. And so that's why in 64 he sounded like a she, and people got confused, but Slippy is indeed a boy. It's even said so in-game by other characters.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You sound like a girl, Slip.
No, not that part. They just confirmed that he's male.
Oh, okay. It's just because of my voice actress, guys!
So I totally lost track of our time for our episode, so I'm just gonna end it here, and then we're gonna pick it right back up.
Alright.
So next time on CNA Gameplay, I'll finish chapter 2 of this stupid story.
And we'll find out what we can do with our finger.
Yes.